fact that I'm coming to you all with the knowledge that there's a new Beyonce album out, I can barely contain myself. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I Let me start recording before I start crying. Here we go. Let's get into it. Take 46. What's good, peacemakers? Welcome back to another episode of the Piece for Peace Crafting Podcast. I'm Michael, and this is my crafty corner of the YouTube universe. If you would like to find me on other social media, you can do so by following me over on Ravelry as Piece for Peace Craft and Instagram as Piece for Peace Crafting. If you are into music, you can follow the Spotify playlist for this podcast. It's Piece for Peace Crafting Podcast playlist over on Spotify. If you have trouble finding it, just hit me up. I will send you the link because some people have had difficulty finding it. And lastly, I don't know. I think that's it. How's everyone doing? It's been 2 weeks. Things have been good over here. We are in full swing of summer, loving the hot weather, and yeah, it's been beautiful here in Chicago, so no complaints there. I had my sister come in town for a week, which was really fun since the last time I saw you. I think maybe she came in like the next day after I recorded. And yeah, work, normal usual things. Yesterday, I was going to record yesterday on Saturday, but I decided to record today on Sunday because we decided to celebrate one of my roommate's birthdays early. It's actually during the week this week, and he really wanted to go to a Renaissance fair that's close by, up in Kenosha, Wisconsin. So we had to drive like, I don't know, an hour and 15 minutes to get there. While I didn't dress up, I did have an amazing time. It was my first time going to a Renaissance fair, and this one I think is the biggest. I don't know if it's like in our region or in the country, but I was not expecting that. It's like a whole little village that's set up. It's called the Bristol Renaissance Fair, and it's like a whole town basically that's like built for this or whatever. Anyway, it was really dope. Watched some jousting. That was cool. Ate some good food. Walked around and admired people's costumes. Yeah, it was really dope. And it's all outside, like in the woods. It was such a vibe. There were aerial artists and tons of music everywhere. It was great. It was like visual ADD, sensory overload for sure. But yeah, it was fun to get out and just have a good time and yeah, celebrate. It was great. While I was there though, I got a couple things. One, my new favorite thing is this little piece of pottery. It's a little mug with no handle, and I was a little bit worried about buying it because I was like, my hand's gonna be hot, like if I drink coffee out of it, but luckily it has a little lip and I can hold on to that until it cools down some for me to like proper give it a squeeze. This little booth was really awesome. This is KC Pottery. They're out of Minnesota. And yeah, they had some really dope stuff. I think one of my roommates got like a serving dish. That was really awesome. Anyway, loved that. I also got, we're gonna switch it up a little bit just because I'm talking about what I've been up to, and this was literally just yesterday. They had two booths actually. One was more of like garments that were already made, but this one was a little like yarn shop. I wish I could remember the name of it because it was so cute. Anyway, I picked up these two from the Deckled Edge. There's their little tag. I got these two, and when I got home and I was looking online because I didn't really see it there, so I just did a search, and I think these are naturally dyed, I want to say, which would make sense since it was a Renaissance fair. But they're both 50-gram skeins, and they're 220 yards. This one is a yak sock yarn, and this one is a 4-ply merino sock yarn. Now, they said that there was no nylon in them, but they're pretty strong and would make good socks. So I'm gonna try it out. I thought these were really beautiful. I'll link the website below. Anything I talk about will be linked below, but I was really happy to pick these up yesterday. I thought that was really fun, and as soon as we passed the shop, the people in my group were like, the yarn's that way, and I was like, how dare you, but also let's do a loop and I on a circle back. So that was fun. So I got these two, 3 if you count each skein as their own thing, things there, and I had a blast. And I'm obsessed with this. Obsessed. They had these really big mugs with handles. Not like gobletty, but they're just like Steins almost. And I really wanted one of those, but they were a little bit more pricey. And like, we don't need another mug in our house because the cabinet is overflowing. Yeah, so I decided to get that one. And I think that will never go in the cabinet because I'll always be using it, at least for the time being. All right, so enough about what I've been up to. Shall we get into some makes? I have a couple finished objects, a couple things I'm working on. Did I bring everything in here? I didn't. Maybe I did. We'll just go and see what happens. Okay, first up, a couple finished objects. One, I can't even. I finished my, what's the name of this place? My Unique Socks. This is the earth yarn. That's 75-25, extra fine superwash merino and 25% nylon. These were 220 yards in each gram. They come in 2 balls for you, so they make matching socks. For these, they're just plain vanilla on US 1, 72 stitches, and I did these toe up, and I wanted to use as much of the yarn as possible. I think I had like the tiniest little nugget left because I just like kept going until I was like, I'm not gonna make any more rows of it, or like complete a row and do the bind off. So yeah, I just kept going, and I did. If you watched last time, I said I was thinking about cutting in the heel early so I could use some of the red because I was a little worried I was going to run out. And so I did that. I love that these have a little red heel on them. And then I just kept going for the ribbing. I think I did like 25 rows of ribbing, which I know sounds like a lot, but it was a lot. And I love them. They're a little higher for me, so they come up like just under my calf. I usually don't like my socks that long, but I wanted to get the most out of this yarn because I thought it was really pretty. The fade into the different colors is like so crazy, and I want to get more of this yarn because it was just so fun to like watch it all change as it was going. So I'm really happy about these. I can't wait to wear them. I need to snap a couple pics of them, but they're done. It's exciting. We love it. All right, that's thing 1. Thing 2, let me do the yarn first. So I used this 3 yarn mice, and this is gonna be a 100% superwash BFL, and it was 400 yards and 100 grams, and this is the color Blue Lagoon, and I was making why can't I think of the name of it? My Secret Little Crop, I believe, by Jessie Made. And this is the color Blue Lagoon. So this was the yarn I used. And here is the finished tank. What? So cute. I did the second size in this, and I think the last time I showed I was about to do, is that true? No, I just started the top portion of it. So I just needed to finish, bind off, I believe, and do the straps. The straps were really cool because it was double knit, so learned something new there. I was a little intimidated by it at first, but once I started, I was like, oh, this is so easy. And there's a link to like a video tutorial about how to do it, so it made it really easy. I did my straps a little bit longer because I measured how long they needed to be on my roommate, and she's already worn it, and it's super cute. It's really light. The color is everything. Today we're gonna go out and get some pictures of it. I'm really excited. This is awesome. She said it feels great, wears well. She didn't feel hot in it since it is just wool and it's been warm here. And so technically you can do this or this size with just one skein. I had two in this color, so I just decided to wind them both up and just pull from two since I had to hold it double because it was fingering weight. And I have about 82 combined, 82 grams left, so almost a full skein. Yeah. Left, which means I could have totally done it with, wait, is that true? I think I could have done it with one, or maybe just one in a pinch. Oh no, it would have been one in a pinch. Yeah, it's great. Love it. The color's beautiful. Oh, it's so good. Really excited about this. I'm gonna be starting another tank really soon. Wait, where's my little box? And here's how we'll do this today. I'm just gonna do future makes and things I've been doing all at the same time. So I finished that tank top by Jessie Made, and I had a little bit left over from when I made the Floral crocheted sweater of this Lindy chain fingering weight and whisper. So this is 70/30 linen cotton, and it's 180 yards in the 50-gram ball. So I had some of this left over, so I ordered two more. Continuing with the theme of Jessie Made, I'm gonna make the outline tank. I'll pop a picture in here of what that looks like. And yeah, it's gonna be out of this. That one, I think the sample that's shown was made with linen cotton too. And so since I had some of this left over and my roommate really liked the color, I just decided to get two more so I have enough yardage to make that tank top. So hopefully that will be on the needle soon. I was gonna say hooked up soon. What is that? But on the needle soon, because that one is a knit top as well. So this is coming. I have 3 balls of that to make that happen. Right. So that's all my finished stuff. Super excited about that. It was kind of like my sis was here. We were doing stuff. It was hard to be knitting all the time, but I was happy with the progress that I made. Those socks were fun. I think I did a lot of them like while I was checking kids in. I think I talked about this. And then, I sat at home and I was like, okay, I'm almost done with this. I'm just gonna bang these out really fast. So happy those happened. All right, let's get into what I'm working on. So first up is I'm still working on these socks that I started that I tie-dyed the sock blank for. One sec. So here's how much yarn I have left, which isn't too much, but I think I'm gonna do these shorter than I did my other ones. So this was just yarn that I tie-dyed tie-dyed a sock blank, and then I'm knitting from the sock blank to make, what's the back? This is the back. These. What? So these are coming along just fantastic. I love that they don't match. I think that's super fun. Again, these are on US ones, 72 stitches, yeah. And I'm gonna do an afterthought heel in these as well. This green sock is really cool because now it's getting into some yellows, which is fun. Yeah, I have a bunch of yellow left. So yeah, just slowly working these up. I think I'm gonna do the same thing and cut in the heel early and then just knit. For right now, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 above where the, you can't really see, but above where the heel is cut in, so about 60 rows. I might go to 80 and then do the ribbing before I finish these, because I don't want these too long, and I don't mind if there's a little bit of this left over. I have a bunch of scraps, and I feel like there's a lot of scrappy projects out there right now that I kind of want to do, so I can just add those to the mix of stuff I already have. So I'm loving these. There's no pattern. I'm just adding a little purl bump every few rows, and that's only on the front, but then once I got to the leg, I extended it all the way around. So yeah, these are cool. They're cute. They're so wonky. Whatever. It's always fun to have random socks. They don't always have to be like matchy or the same thing. Like, these will be cute. They'll be fun to just like throw on, bop around. So that's that. And the last thing I'm working on is have been making some progress on my Once in Floral, so I'll put the picture in there. Sweater by Maxim Sear, who's Max the Knitter over on Instagram. And yeah, I gotta say, I've been getting in a groove, kind of, when I sit down to do it. And I don't actually have much of the color work section left. Sorry, just placing things. So I'm not going to take the stopper off this time because I don't want to freak out. Here's where I am with that. So for me in the chart, hold up, this is ridiculous. I'm done with the flowers now. It looks so much better on camera than it does just looking at it straight on. I am still concerned about the puckering, but again, like when I lay it flat, it does stretch out. There's no like tension in it, I don't think. And yeah, the floats in the back don't seem to be doing anything weird, so I'm just gonna let it be and just keep going with it. Anyway, I'm using this Cloudborne Highland Superwash Sock Twist, and the colors are Oatmeal Heather are the flowers, this Stormy Gray is the background color, and then what's the blue called? I know I have the tag. Oatmeal Stormy, maybe I'm wrong. Oh, I lied. The gray is Silver Heather and the blue is the Stormy. What is it called? What colors are you using? Stormy Skies. So in reality, it'll be like this. Cute. I think it's gonna be awesome. The chart and the color work takes me a little bit longer because I'm going slower to make sure that like all the stitches are pulled far enough apart from each other before I like run the float along the back, and a couple, not too many of the rows are 3 colors, so like really going slowly with that. I'm doing everything continental, so I'm dropping and picking up, and on the 3 color rows trying to make sure that like this color stays all the way on the bottom, this color's in the middle, this color's on top, just as I'm going across. And yeah, I think it's gonna be great. I am, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows away from finishing the chart, which isn't a lot at all. I think I was gonna try to finish the color work by the time I recorded this, and I like, what's that called? Like divided it up. And I was like, oh, if I could do like 6 rows a day, I could finish the color work. And like, that wasn't gonna happen. I think I was doing like 4, just because it was taking me like 45 minutes to get through a row, because I was going like pretty slow. But it's all good, like whatever. I have time to finish it and get it done. It's not like I'm in a rush, but I'm loving it. I'm super excited to see what happens. It is a super wash, so I'm hoping that it like spreads out a little bit, and then the floats won't be a problem, or the tension in the top won't be a problem. But it looks really dope on the camera right now, so that's exciting. Yeah, oh my gosh. Okay. This happened last time too. I see it in the camera and then I get really stoked to like keep going. So I'll probably work on this one a little bit today. We have a couple things to do around here, but I should have a little bit of time to get some crafting in, hopefully. Not hopefully, it'll happen. Are those my 2? Wait, that's so crazy. Okay, anyway, so that happened. I did swatch for a project that I'm going to be starting in the next couple days, if not today, for sure tomorrow. And that is, hold up, let me find the photo for you. So a bunch of friends and I were talking about crocheting items. And I was like, oh, I could do that. This will be fun. So I'm going to do a sweater. And this is the Alsia, I'm going to presume, by Reed Keys, ? And this was, so here's a sweater. I know, it's crocheted. It looks knit. It's got some really cool detailing. I feel like this will be one of the kind of most adventurous things I've crocheted. I've crocheted a sweater before, but it was not giving me this sort of construction, this vibe. Here's another picture of it. The detailing on the shoulder is really cool. Yeah, so for this I'm using, one second. Of course, the ones here we go. I'm gonna use this KnitPicks palette. It's a fingering weight. It's 231 yards and 50 grams, and this is Aurora Heather. It's like a really dark-ish green, but there's some like flecks of black in there too to give it that heather look. So in the pattern, it says you should use a G hook. I'm not sure what the millimeter. Oh, if you open the pattern, you will know what. So it wants you to use. Oh my gosh, where's it at? Oh, here we go. A 4mm hook. Yeah, and so I did my. Oh, and this is from. What issue is this? Issue number 33 of Pom Pom Quarterly. So this is autumn of 2021. And so I did my swatches. I did 2 because that's what it said. I was trying to be good. It's fine. Wait, what's the front? Oh, this side. So it's so dark you can't see anything. Here's one swatch. And here's the other. So one was like in ribbing and one was in, I don't know, like going through the back loop or something. So I did my 2 swatches, and my friends used to joke that I was really loose crocheter, and it's true, I was. And over time, I think just because I've been knitting more, my tension has definitely gotten tighter, and I basically have to go up a hook size. because I'm not getting the right number. But then on the ribbing, I'm getting too many stitches. So I think I have to go down a size. So like all in all, I'm happy that I swatched, because for crochet, I just like pick up and go. It's like, it'll be fine. But because it's a garment, I want to make sure that it actually like fits me the way that it's supposed to. So I held off starting this because I was like, okay, I gotta make sure that I'm using the right things. I want it to fit well. And now I think I'm ready. So now that I know that I have to go up and down for certain parts of it, I'm prepared. It's all done in pieces and then sewn together at the end. I think the other sweater I made, I don't know how I connected it, but this says that I have to use mattress stitch, and I've never done that. So, but someone told me there's a really good tutorial on YouTube, because the University of YouTube. And so I'll just find that and watch it. I think did they send me a link? I don't remember. Watch it once I get to that point, which is far down the line. I mean, a fingering weight crochet sweater, yikes. Although crochet does work up fast, it's still fingering weight. You know what I mean? So this will be coming soon. Really excited about that. Yeah, I'll probably start that this week too. Other than that, so I showed you all the stuff I got at the fair. I did get, when I ordered the yarn for the sweater, and that tank top, I did get some Felici, and I'll just show you a couple. Like, I got some of the solids. You don't need to see those. They're solid, and it's black. Imagination. So the Felici is 218 yards and 50 grams, and it's a 75-25. So these were 3 of the colors that I got. This one is Bookshop. I just thought it looked cool. This one is Solstice. It's that pink for me. And this one is Speed Racer. These are gonna be my beehive socks. Yeah, so I thought these were fun. And who doesn't love adding more things into the cart so you can get the free shipping? So these will just go in that cube and wait to become socks. Because that's all we got. I think you all, that's it. Is that it? Is that it? Tear. Yeah, I think that's it. More crafting to be done. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I totally forgot. I was going to forget. If you've made it this far, good on you. I totally spaced. I'm starting a knit along, co-hosting a knit along with the fellas over at Needles at the Ready, Kevin and Ray. I can't believe I almost signed off without talking about this. What is happening? Okay, so we're gonna do a knit along. It's a Stephen West knit along, and knit whatever you want. They didn't, so in their last podcast, they didn't say whips were okay. I'm gonna say whips are okay. And it's basically knit any Stephen West pattern you want. The make along is gonna start August 1st, which is tomorrow, if you're watching this on Sunday. And it's gonna run till the end of November. So it's 4 months. We figured if you are doing the mystery knit along, that would give you time to like throw that into the mix. Yeah, but it's any Stephen West pattern you want. And you can use the hashtag on Instagram as NATR yeah, pop your photos in there. The three of us will be following the hashtag and seeing all the beautiful makes. I'm gonna put up a chatter thread over in Ravelry, an FO thread over in Ravelry. And yeah, we're just making the Stephen West things. I'm probably gonna start a shawl because I feel like I haven't knit one in a minute. Maybe that's not true. Somebody will go back and look for the receipts. I don't think that I've made a shawl in a minute, but I do have a fade that I was hoping was going to be a sweater, and now I've changed my mind and I don't think it's going to be that sweater, because when I think about it, I probably wouldn't wear those colors if I'm being honest, like in sweater form, but as a shawl, I would totally rock it. So hopefully in the next episode, I'll have that caked up and started, since it starts tomorrow. Oh my God, cast on party. Yeah, so feel free to join in with that. I still can't believe I almost forgot about it. We were literally just talking about it. Yeah, and go over, obviously double dip, put things in both. That's why we're co-hosting with each other. And yeah, we can't wait to see all the cool things you all make. I actually have, I'll talk about it next time. There's another pattern that I want to do of his that was why I wanted to learn brioche. And oh, no. Yes. It had brioche in it, and I didn't know what that was at the time. And then once I learned what it was, I was like, oh, I don't know how to do that, so I can't make this. Anyway, taught myself how to do it. I should make it for this knit along. Literally, it's been sitting in a bag for 2 years, the yarn with the pattern. That has to happen. Okay, cool. So I have 2 things on my plate that I need to start. Other than that, yeah, everything's linked down below. You can do all that fun YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe. Yeah. Go listen to some music. I know I didn't do a music rec this week. I'm waiting for some stuff to come in, actually. I bought some things. So I'll share those with you all next time, because they should be here by then. And yeah, go listen to some music. Go sit on your porch if you have one. Go outside in the park if you don't have a porch. Yeah, jam out, craft a little bit. Put your headphones in. Zone out for a minute. That's what I'm gonna go do. And enjoy this beautiful Sunday. And until I see you all next time, make a piece, spread some peace.